I can hear you.
Considering
Woo!
how it all started, we actually got it
How's
together.
in the house?
We got it
do
together. I can't even believe it. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new podcast, Old Carver Fishing Podcast, to be exact. We had a little technical difficulties getting ready here today, but
New table.
we got it figured out.
New table.
We're in the open in the bait shop now, so it should be a good show today. In studio, we have myself. I'm Luke Henches, Fish on Luke on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. We got Tara Fishing on TikTok. She just had her 10,000 subscriber or follower stream on TikTok.
Yeah.
And Tara Fishing on YouTube. We got Scott Goodyman here, Old Carver Fishing Pro Staff, and of course we have the co-owner of Old Carver
That's right.
Fishing Bait and Tackle, Chewy Godinez
Don't get
Jr.
Rico, man.
Yeah.
We got to include everybody on the whole thing, but we got a special one today, guys. We got someone we've never had we do TikTok, but we're not at the level of our guest today. This guy, he does the gritty dance. He's all hype. If you've never seen the gritty dance, you don't know it. He's fun to watch. He's probably the funnest, most entertaining TikTok streamer in the world, in my opinion, especially in the fishing side. There's nobody that does it like him. He's just a pretty special guy, super nice guy. He goes by the name of Haz Life Fishing
on.
Doggy, let's go.
Yeah. Let's go. I wanted to do the sound effect. What was the sound effect?
Oh, I'll do it.
We figured we'd get it in. We were doing. I was like, well, I got to get some pictures of Haz. I got to get some information. And Tara made a sweet thumbnail today. The one I sent you actually is not the one we used. We actually changed it up. She actually made a better one. It actually turned out pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's fire, y'all. I wouldn't want to say you guys have the longest, most entertaining intro in the podcast.
So actually, Luke always gives me crap about it, right? He always says that, what is it, 9 minutes long? The intro, Luke, is 30 seconds long. The prep time is 8 minutes. That's giving me 8 minutes and 20 seconds to get stuff, sharpened up before we get
But it gets you going.
So if you guys are not familiar with this gentleman on our screen, he's got the biggest smile in the game. He's got the best dancing in the business. He's been doing the TikTok thing. He has 150,000+ followers on the Tiki-Taki.
That's crazy.
He's got a growing YouTube channel that is growing steadily every day, and he has a passion for catching blue catfish live in front of thousands and thousands of people a night. And he goes by the name of Haz. And let me tell you guys, if you've never watched a TikTok live stream of Haz, you're missing out.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure you do it. I know, Tara, I surprised her last night, Haz, and I didn't tell her I was talking to you, and I talked to you, and you're like, what's her channel? I was like, it's Tara Fishing. And you went and followed her, dude. She messaged me. She's like, Haz just followed me. I sent a wink face and a smile. She's like, what did you do?
Slight fangirl. What can I say?
So it was pretty funny.
I had just finished fishing, just wrapping it up, and I was taking my long walk back on this dark path, and I'm sitting here answering emails and messages and all this stuff, and then here Luke pops up. He's like, podcast tomorrow night. I'm like, okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
So I'm pretty sure I've caught you on your live streams like early in the morning whenever I'm sitting in the parking lot before work, just like scrolling through TikTok on the lives.
Yeah. You're out there every night, huh?
Yeah, he's doing it.
Yeah, 3 nights a week. We go out there, and the only way to grow is to to get out there and grind. You got to put in the work. So
that's a fact.
So true.
That is a fact.
You can't grow sitting on the couch. Well, I mean, I guess you can if you're entertaining from the house, but I'm not entertaining from the house. My show is on the bank or in the yak.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start off. Haz, tell us a little bit about yourself. Maybe what area you grew up, what state you grew up in, and what got you into fishing, and then what brought you into the YouTube and especially the TikTok world.
Let's see. I'm from Maryland, born and raised. Lived here my whole life in the DMV area. That's DC, Maryland, Virginia. Basically, you take DC and then you draw about a 40-mile, 50-mile radius around it, and that's the DMV area. You know, any 15 minutes one way, you're in DC, Maryland, Virginia. It's very very cultured. You know, there's a lot of competition in the area, so you know you gotta be quick on your feet. You know, you gotta move and maneuver, and you know, try to find the ways to beat out the competition. And what got me into you know, this fishing? Actually, I didn't start fishing until I was 30 years old. I'm now just turned 34 last July. Well, you know, this past July. And I just I don't know. I guess you could say I went through like a midlife crisis. I just wanted to do something different. My life was missing something, and then I started catching some fish and realized it was fishing. That's what it was.
Oh, I love that.
I love that.
That's awesome.
But I just, you know, it's something I wanted to do. I wanted to get into, you know, YouTube. Obviously, you know, there's a bunch of, you know, YouTube's been around. You know, unless you lived under a rock, you guys know a lot of people. There's a lot of famous people who make a living and a life off of entertaining people. And I've always, you know, I brighten up the room, have fun, jokes, you know, entertain, laugh, you know, tried to make music, wasn't that good at that, you know, so we had to figure out a new lane to do. So here goes the fishing world, you know, and just been tackling it by storm, got into fishing. Learned how to fish on YouTube. That's how, you know, I was just YouTube University, how to tie a knot, what bait to use, what lure to use, you know. Then I'm just going out there.
Yeah, you probably watched a lot. You probably watched a lot of my videos, huh?
Oh,
yeah, about 2 or 3 of them. No, just messing. Oh man, but I did a lot of the bass fishing early on, like, you know, learning. Of course, you know, that's the most popular thing to do, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say about 5 months into my YouTube fishing, you know, career, fishing gets slow around here. I mean, bass fishing isn't really, you know, that popular. Overpressure lakes, you know, not really that easy. But I went and found out about the blue catfish on the Potomac River.
Yeah, they don't get slow.
You know, when the bite slows down for the bass, the blue cats are just heating up. Like, man, I like one of my friends in the area, Brandon, the Baltimore angler. Like he would always be like, because I started off catfishing. I got like a 10-pound PB, then like a 15-pound, then like a 19-pound, and then like a month or two later, I just hooked into like a 52-pounder. I didn't even catch a 20, a 30, a 40, just skipped right all the way in, and I was hooked after that. Like, you know, feeling that rod bend, that fight, you know, pulling up this big beast, you know, out the river. You like, man, it doesn't get any better
It's
than
over.
that.
As you know, we have a very similar experience with that, because I caught my big blue cat, right? So I'd only blue cat fished about, I think, 4 or 5 times before I caught my 118-pounder.
Mm-hmm.
And my PB before that was 42 pounds.
Wow, big jump. That's
Yeah, real big.
Yo, I wish I had your luck. You know, like that was my luck. You know, I caught a 52, then a year later I caught a 62, and now, you know, I just catch dinks. You know, that's it. We catch dinks on live stream and have fun with it.
So what got you into TikTok?
TikTok was just like TikTok is a interesting platform. You know, videos go viral a lot easier than YouTube. You don't have to, you know, I'm sitting here putting in, you know, how much work it goes to putting into YouTube video and stuff like that. I kind of feel like I'm cheating myself being so lazy, just putting these videos together. It's 300,000, 500,000. Like it's almost like when you go from editing, like, you know, then you come down to TikTok world. It's like, just break it, you know, don't do all this.
Anything goes.
Keep it simple, you know, just keep it simple, keep it fun, keep it entertaining. That's what kind of like just makes it just boom, keeping it simple. Started doing TikTok like last year, I think around August, just playing around with it. You know, I would upload videos to YouTube Shorts and just would upload to the same video to TikTok too as well. But I didn't start going live until February when we came back from CatCon. A lot of people,
really?
I went to CatCon, like, you know, TikTok, people kept, you know, live, you know, do do lives. There was a couple YouTubers that were doing some TikTok lives at CatCon. People were, kept mentioning. I'm like, well, let's try it out. I think Chunky was like the first one.
Yeah.
He went live and he had like 3,000 people in it. I was like, man, I can't wait to get back from CatCon. I got to get my hands on this thing. Like, what is that?
Haz, we're gonna go through a couple comments and questions here, if that's okay for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
We got Catfish and Crappie in the house. Chris Hall says, blessed, thank you. Catfish Viking, what's going on? We got Real Bama Catfishing. Sweet doggies, he
Sweet
said.
doggy.
We got Fields to Water, James Durham. Brian B. Catfishing's in the house. Fields to Water, I said that. Michael Hammock. James
Pontoon
Bailey.
Jody.
Pontoon Jody, what's going on? DC Metro Angler, what is happening? What is going on over there? If you guys have any questions for Haz, please put them in chat. We got almost 50 people in here, which is
Crazy.
real nice for our podcast. I'm not gonna lie, Haz just brings the people in apparently.
Hey, we had to flood it up. It's like, Haz coming, we gotta make it a party.
I love that.
That's funny. So I guess my what was I gonna ask you? So you did a little talk about music, getting into music. We're gonna just discuss this just a tad.
Yeah. What happened? I guess I'm taking over the show now, guys. So welcome to the Old Carver Fishing Podcast Haz Life Takeover. I'm your new host today, and
Oh geez. So we're talking about Chewy's trying experiments while we're streaming, so it's really good.
Yeah.
He's rocking
Great.
it. We always get there.
So I guess my question was, you said you weren't that good at music, but the song you put out with the catfishing is a pretty banger song.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I'm a humble guy. You know what I'm saying? I've made music for a long time, but just like anything, it's hard to break into a scene. And I kind of put the mic down once I picked up a new career, which I did corrections for 8 years.
Yeah.
And it's not that easy to, once you get into a career of corrections, it's pretty much work and a little bit of free time. That thing takes up your whole life. So I was like, once I got rid of that, I was able to get back into my creative space and get back to doing, that's what I love about this. I feel like my brain was locked up too when I was working in corrections. And then now I'm out free, letting the beast out to be creative. But yeah, I love making music. I can't wait to drop
You know what?
music for you guys.
Haz, I just had a visionary thought about a product you could sell.
Oh man.
This is it. So
There we go.
this is just an idea. Okay.
Mhm.
You need to make a shirt that has you with your hands up in the air with a mic in one hand and a fishing rod in the other
Mhm.
that has some saying about, music and fishing or something. I think that'd be legit Haz shirt.
That'd be
I
fire.
feel
That'd be
that.
fire. I'm liking that idea. We gotta do a new logo. I like
Yep.
it.
That'd be actually really sick.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, just music, makes the world go round. Everybody likes, on the way to you listening something music in the car, you're setting the mood, setting the tone. Gone fishing is, it's a very upbeat, positive. I hear a lot of people say they listen to this, it sets the mood, sets the tone.
Yeah.
For, their fishing adventure that day. It gets them up, it gets them going.
Yeah.
So yeah, we definitely gonna rock and roll new music. I'm a busy guy and I've got a lot of hats that I juggle, but we definitely gonna get back into the music space. I gotta like lock out everything else and just just tap in.
We got a good question from Aaron Mudden and Bike, and he said, Haz, what was the first bait you used for catfish, and what is the best bait?
First bait I used for catfishing, I think, was chicken liver.
Mm.
Yeah, it's
Classic.
a good starter bait.
Yeah, it's a great starter. No, it's trash. I didn't catch it.
I always tell people that it's trash, and everyone's like, "You got to use chicken liver.
Chicken jello.
You can catch
Kool-Aid.
fish on it, but there's so much better baits than
You
chicken
have
liver."
no idea. Like
Yeah.
we time people out that say chicken liver on the TikTok live.
I love that.
Like, bring up and mention chicken liver, guys. It's trash. That's so like 70s. Like, no, we're not using that for bait. But my favorite bait, of course, if you guys watch anything about the Potomac River, eel
Mhm.
is very popular bait. It's in our waters. There's plenty of it, and it just has an oily scent that lasts hours and hours, and it stays on the hook forever.
That sounds like good bait. And then we got one more question we'll take right now. Well, Tony Caton didn't, before I take this question, Tony Caton mentioned Haz is writing a Catch the Fever song. What?
What?
Was that a secret and he just spilled the beans?
Well,
gotta ask
Tony,
them.
I think Tony came into the live yesterday, and so we'll, if they need a Catch a Fever theme song, we can definitely.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh man.
I'll listen to that. And then, so one more question, then we'll get on a little bit with more questions with you. But ask Haz, how prepared are the Triple City ankle breakers for the glass ankle anglers next month? I have no clue what that means.
Okay, so we have a 2 versus 2. Me and Ernie the Hog Snatcher versus a lot of fishing TV and Birds the Word and a basketball 2v2. So end of next month, it's going to be live on TikTok. There's been a whole bunch of smack talk and trash talk going on back and forth. Like, we do other things besides fishing. We do get together and have fun, and I can't wait.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Cool.
be
That's sweet. Oh, what was I going to ask you? I was thinking of something. I'm curious, personally curious. On average, when your stream gets done,
yeah.
how many people have came into your stream on average?
An average like 125 to 200,000, somewhere in between there.
Jesus,
Whew.
that's good numbers there.
Which is
That's
Wow.
insane.
Which is, it blows your mind compared to, like, when I was doing lives on YouTube, I would get 2,500 on my best nights.
Yeah.
I think the most I ever had was like 4,000, and
Yeah, I don't think I've ever broken 10,000 in 10 years of live streaming on YouTube.
but TikTok, yeah, my best one was 500,000.
Holy.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
best
a good
one
one.
was
Talk
500,000.
about a good reach.
Right.
And then you get some of those people that stay in there. That's the kind of cool part is it kind of sometimes streams slow down a little bit. I'm sure you've had that even when you kind of started.
Yeah.
And
They have peaks, highs, and lows.
Yep.
Everything else.
And then you get the guys that are always stay in there and kind of be, it's kind of nice to have the regulars in
The
your stream every
regulars.
time.
Yeah.
And Tara's figuring that out. She's got a couple girls that are always in her stream. It's
Girl power.
big girl power, and
Yeah.
she's like, I don't even like fishing, and now I'm addicted to your stream.
Yeah. That's
You
my
got something
favorite.
going on right there. Once you get that invitation to subscribe more, you can have that girl power.
Yeah.
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 That's cool.
Yeah.
One day.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So if you and Ernie fish a lot together, or you guys do hang out outside of TikTok?
No, I don't like Ernie. No.
He's kind of, I was gonna say the same thing. He has this weird dance he does. I don't know. Have you ever seen that?
We need to talk about this.
Nah, that's my guy, man. Me and Ernie, everybody on the Potomac River that you guys see, like, I bring the people together. We do meet and greets. We have a lot of fun.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
We go fishing. At least we try to get together at least once, every 2 weeks, a month. But yeah, definitely for sure.
You guys know how special of a fisher you have to catch that many fish while you're sitting there.
Yeah.
We are blessed. We are blessed.
Yes.
People don't understand, like, and people always invite, come to the Tennessee River, come to the Ohio River, come to the. I'm like, why would I leave this great fishery right here? Like, it's right here in my backyard.
Dude, there's been times where I'm streaming and everyone's like, "Are you gonna catch a fish?" I'm like, "Okay, time out." I said, "Time out.
Everybody
This
calm
is not
down.
Haz. This is not Ernie, and this is not Chunky. This is normal fishing.
This is what it's like.
This is what it's like to normally fish a river."
Yeah.
I thank Virginia every day when I wake up. Like, Virginia, thank you for releasing the catfish into the rivers.
Yeah, and they're
years ago.
they're invasive there.
They are.
They're
Maryland.
not wanted there.
Really?
They're not wanted
Yeah.
because the prize money maker is blue crabs, and they're like, the blue crab population is on a decline. And,
Yeah.
hey, look, just don't over harvest it. Set limits on it. Just like, because humans are the number one consumption of blue crabs, and then probably something else after that.
Is there a lot of commercial fishing in the Potomac as well?
There is, but not as much. But there is. We do have commercial fishing once you start going further down the river. But yeah, there is definitely commercial fishing going on.
I want to have let Tara jump in. Do you have any questions for
I
Haz?
do. All right. Last night, I was streaming with Luke, and everyone was like, "Do the gritty when you catch a fish." And we had no clue. I knew you did the dance. Where did that come from?
So the gritty, it comes from the
Jefferson.
There's Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our wide receiver has.
Right.
Yeah. So you need to go. You had some Minnesota Vikings players on
Yeah.
You need to get them to teach you how to do the gritty. I bet everybody would tune in to watch.
I talk to him every day still.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tell
we
them,
got to
like,
get a
look,
tutorial
tell
or
them how to do
something.
the gritty. And because that's one thing I learned, live streaming on YouTube, it's a little different. TikTok people, younger crowd, they want to see you upbeat doing something, and then the gritty is just like what they love. So I was like, okay,
Okay.
gritty, you got to drop a galaxy to do the gritty, and now we have the gritty galaxy. Every time.
Oh.
I mean, I sent it and I tried last night, but I'm pretty sure it looked like I was swatting bugs or something. It was pretty gnarly.
It's a pretty easy dance.
Can you give us a little give us the gritty one time for the podcast?
I would, but my office is a mess right now. I don't even have.
Man.
You should
Isn't that
drop
real,
a
man?
tutorial.
I got boxes. I'm doing the inventory. I was packaging up orders like right when you guys were. I'm right now. I definitely would though.
I like a rod display.
Yeah,
that's pretty
sick.
sweet.
pretty sweet.
Thank you. Yeah, that's just like 25% of the collection right there.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Trust
Yeah.
me.
Well, we all
We all
we only showcase 25% of our
Yup.
collection.
Yeah.
So when you started going live on TikTok, did you expect that you'd be where you are now?
No.
No.
And so when I first started live was March. It was, I think it was like all February like 29th or 30th when I first went live.
Of this year?
I had 1,500 followers then, and now to boom, here we are 158K. And this is insane.
It's crazy.
Yeah, Alop's I've met Alop. He's in the house. He said, "Let's go."
Let's
Yeah,
go.
Alof, we call them glass ankles. That's what we call them.
Oh,
He's
this
got
makes
them
sense
soft
now.
ankles or what?
Yeah, and because we're gonna break his ankles when we go.
Hey.
Daryl Stapleton says, has taught me so much about fishing that I didn't even know. I guess you can teach an old dog new tricks.
Yeah.
That's one thing, I'm always open-minded. Anybody can learn anything,
So true.
That's a fact. And I don't care who you are. I mean, I've been
stop
catfishing
learning.
for a long time, and there's always stuff to learn. I don't care who you are.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can go cocoabutter.com, use code
Oh my!
You wrote
That's
the-
at Palmer's?
10% off.
Is that real life?
You guys don't know what see, we get crazy. Over here. I have props for people. Just when we go
That's
live,
funny.
we have TikTok. Like this right here was
Man.
right here was a lot of Fishin' TV's ankles one night. We were doing a lot.
Snap.
I have props around the studio, You just
I know you're the guy you were talking smack about that you don't like, Ernie. He's in chat.
Uh-oh.
Ernie is roller coaster ride. Hey man, shout out to Ernie. He's been working hard for a 50-pounder and he finally got one.
Did he?
He did?
2 days ago, he caught a 52
Hell
pounder.
yeah.
Congratulations.
Congrats, I love watching you and Ernie. You guys have like the same vibe. It's
Yep.
badass.
Yeah.
Super legit.
Yep. Exciting.
And you're right. Even you say the younger kids like it too, but I'm 36 now and I dig it. I love the vibes you guys throw off.
Yeah. I mean, majority of my crowd, especially like on YouTube, was like a 35 and older crowd. I didn't have much of the younger crowd on YouTube.
Yeah, it's tough on YouTube to get that younger crowd.
Yeah,
because they're just not on there like they are.
It's
on
just
TikTok,
a lot easier. It's a lot easier to get on a live stream in TikTok, and it's just so available, and everyone's sitting on their phone on TikTok.
Right.
I mean, people are sitting on their couch while Haz is out there dancing, doing the gritty.
Yeah.
He's catching fish and yelling and hooting and hollering, getting excited, and people are like, "Oh, this is fun."
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
and I get it now so many times. Like my daughters messaging me. My friends are watching your live on TikTok. It just recommends you. It just pops you on the For You page, and then boom, you never know.
Yeah, I love that.
I went to Ocean City last like 2 months ago, and somebody was fishing there. Only person fishing. I walked up to him. I was like, "How's the bite? How's it going?" The sun came up. Oh my God, your Haz Life fishing. He was going all crazy. I was like, it was fun, man. It's insane.
It's a weird feeling getting recognized for doing something on the internet.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm just a normal guy. I'm just a normal dude.
Yeah.
That's what I love. You can tell. You're just a normal guy.
Yeah, she always says you're so genuine.
That's what I'm saying. That's
I mean,
genuine.
that's it. Just normal.
Just normal.
Just a normal guy. and that I'm gonna be honest, that goes with a lot of I mean, I have YouTuber friends that have millions of subscribers and they're just normal dudes too. People just forget that.
So a lot of people in the industry are like that.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Even the Vikings players, those guys just want to chill and fish. They're just like normal 24-year-old. That's how old they are. They just look enormous and old because they're giants.
So are you still doing YouTube live streams in addition to TikTok?
No, not really.
Not really. I suppose it's a lot to juggle to do both.
At one point when I first started out, I was trying to keep up with it and do them, but no, we just pretty much do the live streams on TikTok and then just post up videos on YouTube. I mean, that's what my YouTube was intended for. Just doing. I'll be doing tournaments and stuff like that on YouTube though. But as far as the live stream go, 3-4 nights a week, Haz Life fishing on TikTok.
Yeah.
Nice.
God, that's fun. Go ahead, Tara.
Do you still mix in a little bit of bass fishing here and there?
Actually, let me see. When did I do some? Yeah, I did some multi-species fishing with the DC Metro. We went out on Friday night, me and a couple of the local anglers. We were trying to get on some crappie, ended up catching some bass, white perch, and bluegill and stuff. So it's nice to go out and I didn't do a live then. It's nice to meet up with friends and just
chill.
Just chill.
Yeah.
Crack open the beer and just relax.
Right.
That's funny. You guys have any questions for Haz?
I forgot mine.
Jeez, of course you did.
Did you have like a turning point on TikTok where like all of a sudden you woke up one morning and you blew up, or has it been like a steady?
I think that was like when the first time I went live. So the first day I went live, I had like 13 people in there. We packed it up. The bite was slow. Moved to another spot. Went live on YouTube for like an hour. I think we didn't catch anything. Then packed it up. Then I got to my last spot. It was like 11:30, 12 o'clock at night. I was like, well, I don't really want to go back live on YouTube because my YouTube crowd is pretty much, asleep at this time.
Mm-hmm.
So I went live on TikTok. And when I turned that thing on, it shot up to like it was like 70, then 150, then 200, then, 800. Then it was like 1.2K and then like 1.5K. And it just stayed like that.
Wow.
It's crazy.
And then it was just like, boom, like that from, I think that live stream, I got like 15K followers, 14K followers.
Sheesh.
Jesus.
How long did you stream to get that many followers?
I was live for like 3 hours, 4 hours. Not even that long.
Did you catch a monster during it, or?
Yeah, what?
I don't remember.
That's a lot of followers. If you're not a TikToker, that's a lot of followers for 3 hours.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy
awesome.
numbers.
Yeah, that's when they were throwing the roses and all this stuff. I didn't even know what the gifts meant at that time.
Right.
Dude, I'm with you there. I was like, what are these things people are sending me?
Yeah.
That's what they like, YouTube, okay, they got the super chat button with a comment, but the gifts are interacting and they do things and, they're fun, people like seeing them, up on the screen.
The cowboy hat.
I know Mark on Catfish and Crappie said he was there when it blew up. He said it was crazy.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Mark was in there.
Awesome.
Mark
there's Tucker.
Tucker, Dad. What's up, Tucker? That's my son, Tucker, in the bum.
Y'all are nuts.
But really, he's my Warzone teammate. So he just says I'm his dad.
Warzone. I used to play Warzone a lot.
You gonna play in the winter at all or no?
Oh man.
No, I go fishing still. It does. Our rivers, lakes don't freeze over, so we go.
It's different there.
Yeah. Well,
they actually
did. Our river did freeze over for like 2 days. I was disappointed. I was like, "What the heck?"
I know what Tara's about to ask you, and the answer is yes, Haz. So go ahead, Tara.
So, are you gonna come up here to the cold and go sturgeon fishing with us?
Absolutely. Sturgeon is a bucket list fish of mine.
Late fall fly here for a weekend and we'll sturgeon fish hard and you can stream all you want. Good reception.
Oh man.
And we can reel in jumbos.
When is sturgeon season? When are they?
It's right now, but it's the closest you can get to the river freezing over, the better.
Gotcha.
So late September, late October.
October.
Late October is the best. So,
Late October.
yep,
Oh, you're gonna love it.
it's crazy. You want to think of catfish fights? Times that by about 6
Yeah.
on a fish equal weight, and it's just ooh doggy. Let me tell you, she
Oh,
pulls
man.
hard.
Yep. Sign me up.
Yep, it's a
Mhm.
good time if you've never done it.
Never
have.
caught a sturgeon.
Oh, it's
It's
crazy.
like pulling up a wet mattress.
Yep, that fights hard.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's not quite a wet mattress. It just pulls hard
It's a
too.
wet mattress.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever, Tara.
Come on.
I think a wet mattress like it's a big heavy dead fish that doesn't move.
Oh no, they rip.
They rip drag like you wouldn't believe.
It'll be a great
Yeah,
time.
that's what I hear. I want to definitely get. That's what I said. It's definitely on the bucket list.
I took River Certified out with his wife last fall, and him and his wife were out one day with me. I gave him every fish. We caught 13, I think 5 over 50 inches, and dude, they were so tired by the Spencer. Of course, he's the tough guy. He's like, this fish isn't that hard to reel in. I've never been challenged by a fish. I was like, shut up. You ain't that tough, bro.
I wake up every morning and do 500
Yeah.
Oh,
He's like, sturgeon are just kind of boring to me. He's like, my wife really wanted to catch one, and she got a really big. I think she got a 58 in my boat, so that's kind of cool.
epic.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man. Now Spencer's he's a cool dude. I got to hang out with him at CatCon, man. He's a funny dude.
Where are you going to
It's a
CatCon this
good
year?
time.
Like Kansas City. Yep, I'll be there.
You are going to Kansas City. It's in a couple weeks.
And I'll
Huh?
be in Kentucky too. Yeah, I'll be in both of them.
When
Wait,
is
when's
it?
Kansas City?
October
October 8th.
October 7th, 8th,
October.
8th,
Okay.
right? 8th, 9th? Is
Yeah,
it?
8th, like that Friday, Saturday. Yep.
Huh. Still got to figure that out.
Appreciate you, Jonathan.
I gotta.
Are you live
Right.
on TikTok right now?
Yeah, I just saw somebody say they subscribed. So I gotta appreciate the love.
Oh,
I like that.
Appreciate the love.
Yeah, you got a lot of people. I think some of your friends are in chat here, which is nice to see.
Yeah. I was like, come on over. Let's go flood it up, y'all.
yeah.
Tony, Kate, and Tony, Catch the Fever. Tony wants to know, what's your biggest channel cat?
7.5 pounds, which I just caught like 2 months ago. We don't have big channel cats out here on the Potomac River. It's rare to catch something over 3 pounds, 4 pounds.
Oh, really? I was telling Tara that, like, she got a
That's crazy.
8-pounder the other day. I was like, this is a pretty big channel cat anywhere else in the country.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a really small channel cat for Minnesota, but you've seen the channel cats we get up here and mid 20-pound fish.
Yeah. Our blues just take over the river and they eat all the channel cats. They don't get that big.
Right.
They eat the channel cats?
Oh yeah, they
I
turn.
did not know that.
They don't care.
My gosh.
You
eat everything.
Do you get much? Do
Oh,
you ever get a random flathead when you're fishing blues out there in the Potomac?
I've caught 2 last year. When I got my kayak, my Old Town Sportsman is like one of my favorite ways to fish. I got that autopilot thing. That thing's vicious. I was doing suspend drift through some channels, and I ended up catching 2. That's the only 2 flatheads I ever caught. They was like 6 pounds, 7 pounds. I will be going. Doing some flathead fishing next week. We have a spot, pretty secluded. It's like 80-foot holes, 100-foot holes. It's a mountain you got to scale to get to. It's only backpack gear. You're not bringing the black lights and the glow show to that spot.
Right.
Yeah.
Sounds like me and Tara's spot. Like we'd kind of fish if we go on a little camp adventure.
Yeah.
We were hiking today. We were catching frogs.
Yep.
And we walked like quite a ways, and it was way too warm out.
Yeah, sweaty.
So I can't wait for that. Flathead fishing is definitely a challenge. I've gone several times and I've got skunked. They've played with my bait, took it down, and I missed them like every single time. They're definitely a challenge.
Heartbreak.
Heartbreak.
You know that feeling for sure.
Yeah, they're heartbreakers for sure.
Yeah. So I saw you cleaning your boat today.
Yeah.
When you plan to? Are you gonna start streaming on your boat, or what's going on there?
Well, I'm just cleaning it up so I can sell that thing and get me a new boat.
Okay, gotcha.
What kind of boat do you want?
I've been looking at the Targa, the tracker.
Yeah. The aluminum boat that looks fiberglass. Or are they just the normal aluminum boat?
Just the normal aluminum deep V.
Okay.
I went looking at it on Monday, and that's what got me super motivated to it's time to get this thing cleaned up and get rid of.
Yep.
So I can make room for this new boat.
Tara was kind of just in that same boat.
Yeah.
Time
And then I got a new boat, and now I'm gutting it again.
Yeah. She sells one boat, cleans it, sells it, and then buys a new boat, and then is tearing that boat apart to rebuild it. It's like a never-ending process.
It's
But
gonna be
I
sweet
would-
one day.
I
Mine's
will
still
take this
just
boat
half
out,
ripped apart.
a few times, before we do sell it. So
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
we
Do we
definitely
have
will.
anything else for Haz?
So blues and channels, that's all you target out there? Is that all that's out there?
Just they're targeting just blues.
Blues.
Yeah.
The flatheads
Yeah,
out there
pretty
too,
much.
Has or no?
Yeah, we have flatheads out here. That's where the upper Potomac. That's the area I'm going. It's above the dam. It's rough terrain, not easy accessible, but we're gonna go out there. A lot of fishing TV is coming up next Wednesday, so we're gonna go out there and get on some flatheads. And they got monster blues there.
Sounds
too.
awesome.
You can catch channel cats, flatheads, and blues there. Try to get my first trifecta next week. So,
Hey.
Well, I know me and Tara are planning on coming that way, so we'll make sure to let you know, and we can definitely hang out at least one of the days and do some
Absolutely.
fishing too.
yeah,
That'd be kinda
definitely go
cool.
fishing.
Well, we're getting to 8. I think about 8 o'clock we're gonna start closing her down. But if people want to watch you, Haz Life Fishing on TikTok, right?
Yep, Haz Life Fishing on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, and then Haz Life on YouTube.
I love to hear it. Well, we appreciate you being our guest. Me and Tara were very excited to have you on, and
So jacked.
the energy's there, and I wish you the best success on your journey here in the fishing world.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Thanks for
Mhm.
having me.
We'll be in touch, and thanks again.
Thank
All right,
you.
sounds good.
See you,
Peace
brother.
out.
See ya.
Yeah.
See ya.
Tara liked that one.
Wow.
Yeah. If you
He's
guys
my
haven't watched Haz
favorite.
stream before,
I'm
it's
kind of surprised she
I
doesn't
haven't
have her little
gotten
notes and stuff.
full energy.
Oh,
She
it's all in
didn't.
my brain.
She didn't need it because she watches him all the time.
Yes. He
No,
I
he's
literally
like-
catch
great.
bits and pieces of him, and I'm like, damn, he's on here a lot.
He's great.
He streams mostly at night, and he does a really good job.
Absolutely.
Super high energy.
Yeah.
Got to
Just-
do a good job to get that kind of following.
Right.
It
Right.
keeps his energy high. That's you have to on there. I mean, it's a tough world.
And he engages with the people who are commenting. Like he'll make you feel like you're cared about. You know what I mean?
It's true.
He's just great.
It's true.
Love that guy.
Other than that, I mean, I don't know. I think we're gonna save our trip
Yeah.
for the next time.
Yeah.
Me and Tara did do some camping this last weekend. We have some pretty funny stories from that trip, so we'll do that on the next. We'll do that on the next podcast. They're freaking hilarious,
Yeah.
by the way.
Yeah, that's so-
I did put out a new video today. If you guys do want to watch it, at Fish on Luke, that does actually show some of the highlights. It doesn't even show the funny stuff from our trip, but I did put our camping video up on my channel, so that is live as of 5 p.m. today. Other than that, the bait shop is stocked with rods. If you guys want
It is.
catfish rod,
Yeah, it is.
come on in here. There are many of them.
Mhm.
Looks like the walls are also full again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jeez, Chewy,
Yeah, we got a bunch of rattles coming in. We
They're
got all kinds
stocked
of
up.
stuff coming in
super stocked up.
for the remainder of the season, anyways.
Do we have anything else to talk about before we close her up?
Our brother Danny Two Cats got married.
Yeah,
A couple
Danny
pictures that I
Dan.
can show.
Oh yeah,
Danny
Look
is
at
a
that.
oh,
That's real nice.
Wow. Look at that
Mm.
dress.
That's great.
Oh, my heart.
Look at that smile.
I didn't know he could look so nice.
Yeah, right.
Right?
Holy
Weird.
Right?
Didn't know he
smokes.
could clean up. so
Right?
Yeah,
This is probably my favorite right here.
Oh,
That's cool.
gosh.
Those are some good pictures.
that's really cool. So everyone, if you see
Oh.
Dan or next time in chat, if you're in chat next Wednesday, by the way, make sure you say congratulations to Dan if he's back.
Or if you see him at Lisa's place,
At least-
buy him some
See him at the
shots.
bar, buy him a shot.
Oh, goodness.
What else? Oh, we got to show viewer pictures that you promised people you're going to show because
Yeah,
people sent them
Chewy.
in. You got them?
No, we didn't get enough. So yeah, I was going to talk about that right now.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
gosh.
So I need a lot more pictures than that to make the slide thing.
Why don't you
Okay.
just do like a weekly highlight of a couple pictures?
We can.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. That'd be
Because
cool.
I think when that's exactly
Start
what
doing
I was
it.
trying. That's what I was trying to do when
Mm.
it came off. So that's why I just
Yeah.
quit.
Probably a good
Yeah.
idea.
So
Start
I owe
doing
you
it.
guys. I will show them next week. I want more pictures so that
yeah,
we
if
could
you
just
got
send a
any other,
slide.
if you guys do want to send any fish picture, send them to the Old Carver Fishing Podcast on
Yeah.
Facebook.
Don't send it to my personal page. Send
No.
it to the old Carver.
Old Carver Fishing Podcast page. Tucker did it. Chris Flores posted it on the on the
Yeah.
post,
A
which is
whammy,
fine.
New
a whammy.
So we're gonna be posting. We're gonna do some pictures every podcast and highlight your guys' catches.
Yeah.
So that'd be kind of a fun thing to do.
Because I got a bunch of my personal,
Mhm.
which I wasn't pitching on personal page. I thought it was all bait shop stuff. So and then there was only like 2 posted on the page, and then there was another one that got messaged to me.
Yeah.
So I need you guys just to message them to the old Carver fishing podcast page, and then I'll put them together, and then we'll get a good slide. That way, a good minute of just pictures.
That'd be
I
kind of
like
cool.
that.
Spend a couple 5 minutes on that feature. It's
Yeah.
something we want to start new. So
Great
All right,
idea.
that's cool.
good chain.
Well, we want to thank you guys all for tuning in. This is one of our bigger streams, one of our bigger podcasts, and we want to thank you guys for coming in. From me, Tara, Scott, and Chewy. Until next Wednesday, we'll see you then, and thank you guys for coming in here. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening.
Yeah. See you guys. Thank you.
See ya.
That was kind of creepy.